Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. In the gallery with a 12-inch by 24-inch canvas, some Meeden white and some Meeden black paint. And I am going to coat both sides of this canvas with both black and white. Or at least attempt it. So the thing that I like about this OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula is that it really is nice and precise. I'm not going to worry too much about my edges. I say that now, but you can't trust me. I'm going to try really hard not to be too fussy, because I know I can go back and cover my edges later. On this particular day, I usually do. On this particular day, I did not. Doesn't mean that I can't run my spatula down the edge right now, and maybe my finger afterwards. And the special reason why the spreading of the paint isn't that important is because I'm going to add what I consider fairly copious amounts from my coffee measure spoons. So I'm going to just wipe that one off. Go back and fill in for the moment. I can also push, I get a nice bead of paint against the edge of the blade, and I can push it right into the other paint if I want to fill in. Well, maybe I can, maybe I can't. If you're a little more careful than I am, you won't get any white in there, but I don't think... The black is so black. The Meeden paint is on my Amazon link. My Amazon link is below my link tree. My link tree is right under the video. It's the first blue link under there. If you happen to be able to shop my Amazon link, you do help support the studio and the production of videos. Because after a while, even though it's at no added cost to you, it does come back to me in a very small way. Not like the first year. The first year was really good. And then everybody in the world started making pouring channels, so that made it kind of difficult to make any money anymore. I was at 10 cents on the dollar last I paid attention, and it was so depressing I didn't bother looking again. I see it comes in, but it isn't much. It's enough to buy a couple packs, 5 packs of canvases and a little bit of paint. So I'm not complaining, because every little bit helps, for sure. Which reminds me, I have a monthly drawing. I'm using my fingers to just let that paint go right into the place that it can be most benefited by right now. And I have what looks like a pretty much of a yin-yang. And I would really love to not waste that paint, but to facilitate time, I'm going to throw that in the bucket. Now, I have coffee spoons, and what I want to do is take my Anita's White Metallic, which I could probably just add via a squeeze bottle. And I'm thinking, might be alright. I didn't actually meet my whole line there, so maybe I can fill in with that. I don't think it'll make any difference. If it does, it'll be an interesting variation on a theme. So, I could fill this cup with black, and that's what I'm going to do. I was going to say, why mix it, but it's more fun to play, to experiment. My plan is, especially after I tip that, because if I tip one of them, then when I go to tip the other one, I won't be tipping in weird directions. And it really does look like a yin-yang right now, but that doesn't bear anything to do with what's coming, I don't think. Now I've got more black paint in there. And because of that, and my inclination to use it, I have a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, a nice little, the number 2 is a nice little rectangle, and it will scrape out my coffee measure spoon, which I hope you never find them like I did at Marshall's, because I thought they were like 79 cents and they were like $3 a piece. So I bought 4. Wow. Duh. It's definitely a moment I don't long to repeat. Okay, so I'm throwing that in the bucket. I have most of my paint out of there. And if I want to tip this, I better do it now. I have no idea what I'm doing at all, which is fine, because my intention is to swipe. And I do have Amsterdam Black, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm just going to have some fun and hope that I have enough paint, wet paint on the background to make it interesting and sell. And if it doesn't sell, I will use the Amsterdam Black. And yeah, I am making some gray, and I might, there's always the possibility that I could add a color. But I prefer to see how far I can get like this. Just following my instincts. So far, all I want to do is use the big card and see what happens. I'm going to put some Amsterdam Black on that. And I may just turn everything gray in a second. I might not do a whole lot more to this, actually. Could be what it is. It is what it is. That's what I meant to say. So, what do I do with the card? Leave the card. Not worry about the card. My airbrush is not plugged in, but I do have a straw. I had a nice long, there we go, nice long yellow straw. I do have a little tiny tool, and I do like my little tiny tool, and it's just adhered with duct tape to a piece of skewer. And as long as there's a layer of paint and I can slide it, it will work. So I'm looking for a place. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that little chunk out of there. And I like stripes. I like these cells too. I don't know how much further I want to go. I'm not so sure about this down here. I think I'd like to take my black paint off my card and just fill it in right there. There aren't very many cells here. I wonder if the Amsterdam white that I have would sell if I used it. Let's find out. So this is Amsterdam white with some pre-stained wood conditioner in it. Even if it doesn't sell, it still might be interesting, because I like that. So use a little bit more, because it's still white. There are some cells. I kind of like that. It's simple, but it's kind of chic too. I don't know that I need much of anything more, but I will use up the paint on my card. I will tell you guys that there's probably 93,000 subscribers by now, and if you're a new one, please be welcomed. And if you're not new and you've been here a while, thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, please join us. We'd love to have you. I think I'm going to plug my airbrush in and have some fun with something else. I like this. I just wanted to do something that was simply black and white today. So that's what happened. Or is happening. Every little thing I do is a risk. But when it works out, it's a risk worth taking. Okay, so what else should I tell you? Please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you like what I do, that's a great way to tell me. Your comments keep my morale boosted, and I really appreciate them. If you're interested in shopping my Amazon link, look for it on the link tree underneath the video. I might have mentioned that already. If you're looking for my Pinterest, Instagram, or Twitter links, they are also on the link tree. And Pinterest is where I post tomorrow's videos. I'm going to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I could have put some silver in here, but I don't think it would have been so different than what I've got right now. I am going to take this little area and add one spiral. And if I needed any more, I could do that. There. Anything more and I'm going to think it's too much. What can I tell you? Thank you for the wonderful compliments that keep my morale boosted. I think I might have said that too. Check on the end screen video in the last 20 seconds to see what this month's prizes are, included at the beginning of the exhibition video. I do the drawing on the first of the month now. I changed it. And what else can I tell you? I have a brand new venue for my designs added to Le Gallerist, and you can find that on the link tree also. Right under Share More. And you can find wonderful fashions there. But if you're looking to be more economical, you might want to check out Teespring clothing below the video. All over print leggings and all over print t-shirts, really cool, and other stuff. And Pixels.com and Fine Art America are also linked by the Shop Now button on my Facebook page, which you can access through the link tree. And that's Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, totes, and more. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors has albums of artworks from YouTube videos. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is a group for students on Facebook that I also put tomorrow's video on, as well as on the community board. And you can leave comments there also. My email address is right below the video. Should you be interested in a class at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, or purchasing an artwork, use the hashtag and the file number in the title of the video. And just ask me. My paint pouring recipe is always below the video, and my cell activating recipe is now also down there on more recent videos. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching them longer. Watching them longer is the most important thing you can possibly do to help me out. Really appreciate that. I'm trying to think. If you need to ask me questions, please feel free. I'm happy to do so. I will speak with you guys anon. Make sure to check out my Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links on the link tree. Bye for now. Priscilla out.